Yo, what's going on, everybody? How we doing tonight? Good evening, Patriots. Doug, Rice, Clyde, Luis, Patel, Semperfi, Randall, JB, CB, Danny Boy, Paul, Savvy, BDS. What's going on, everybody? How we doing tonight? Hopefully tonight goes. What's up, Moxie? Hopefully tonight goes a little bit smoother than last night did. What's up, running on empty? The Dankies, what's going on? What's up, Tessiro? How am I feeling? I'm a little, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little tilted. I'm a little tilted right now, okay? I was short from 610. I was short from 610 earlier. Watched it go all the way down. And then proceeded to watch this happen in about 10, 15 minutes. And had to exit my trade. So I'm a little bit tilted right now. And then watch the pump. Right? So I'm a little tilted. So I'm trying not to get into anything crazy. I mean, we do have a good break and retest here. If you grabbed, a 670, 665 long, you're in a pretty good spot. The interest is all higher now. So yeah, not great. I should have never let it come back on me that much anyway. That's on me. So yeah. Yeah, Clyde. Yeah. Just, one of those things, I believed in the downside. I thought this is heavy. Here comes the gap fill move overnight. I was planning on holding it overnight and, it just came back on me. All the way. Puneet, I guess that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing is that the government's reopening. I'm assuming that's the reason for the massive pump. But we do have the OpenAI saga about how they're asking for a government bailout as well, and the government's not bailing them out. So is big tech going to continue to shuffle money around the way that they are? That is the question. So I don't know what to expect the rest of the night. Obviously, interest is all the way up into 26K again. You can kind of see there's not a lot sitting below us anymore. So you currently have a flag breakout that is in play right now. Nah, more Cisco earnings for the pump, you hear? Yeah, so I don't know what to expect, guys, for the rest of the night. To sell off 140 points off the open and to completely retrace and now be positive on the session is just... What's up, Mango? How are you? As you guys can tell, my voice is struggling tonight. So yeah, guys, secret. I'm going to tell you guys right now why we only have a few people in here. We are doing a special giveaway. We're keeping it a secret tonight. It's not on the thumbnail. ! West in the chat will enter you into that drawing. I'm going to keep it quiet. I'm going to whisper it. But that's what we're doing tonight. So get your ! West in now. We're gonna try to keep it on the down low. We're gonna try and keep it only for the regulars. All right. So yes, ! West. ! West. Hit that thumbs up button for me if you could as well. I'd appreciate it. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. You barely heard the whispers? Yeah, I know. I'm trying to lean into the mic so you guys can hear me. We're trying to keep it quiet. We don't want what happened last night happening again. So yes, go ahead and get your entries in. Hey, Patriots, I'll still be on at 9:30. Yeah, I'll still be on at 9:30 for sure. 9:30 p.m. Central. That'll probably be right when we're getting ready to wrap things up. What's up, Kenny? How are you? So yeah, guys, if I get a little quiet tonight, you know why. Trying to save the vocal cords. Yeah, invisible. I like the only thing I could think of, you know, is somebody's trying to sabotage the channel. Like, I don't know who would do it, right? I don't really have like enemies, so to speak. But you know, people are crazy. But that amount of botting is actually pretty expensive. To do that is pretty expensive to do that. I did a little research. That to do that amount of botting, you know, that what is $100 probably to pay a service to do that? I don't know. Somewhere around there. You think some people might view it as helping the channel? I mean, I guess that could be. And if that's the case, if you're out there and listening, botting definitely does not help the channel. Botting definitely does not help the channel. It actually hurts it. It could get my channel canceled as well, which would be a major setback after all this work. You know, a year and a half to build the channel to where it is. To have it just shut down by YouTube would be, that'd be really disheartening, right? All that hard work gone. Yeah, that would be that would hurt. That would hurt a lot. You think it's young punks in their basements found a newer streamer to mess with and used mommy's money to torment a new streamer? Yeah, I mean, it just is. I mean, I just can't believe there's people out there that do that, right? I just can't believe there's people out there that actually do that. A, I would never waste the money to do that to somebody, even if I dislike them. But B, like, even if you're trying to help, like that definitely hurts a channel, right? Yeah, sorry guys, I should be in a trade. I would be in a trade from 670 here on this reclaim, but I'm a little tilted, and this is a lesson for you all when you're feeling like I feel right now after watching, you know, $2,000 disappear on a move back up. The best thing you can do is not trade, so I'm not in a trade for that reason. And now it's just a waiting game for me. It's going to have to be clear. This is a pretty good break and retest. This is ideal setup right here that I would normally take. And even if you're on the late entry, you could take the flag breakout up to the top side. But yeah, I know I shouldn't be trading because I'm not seeing it as clearly as I should. For sure. And I mean, I should have locked in profits, right? I did lock in profits, right? I'm up 475 on the session still. Invisible, we reached out to YouTube support and told them what was going on. They said there's nothing that they can do on their end. They're aware of the situation. They're monitoring the situation, but there's really nothing they can do. Oh, that's right. DS, yeah, CPI. Sorry, Loco Manolo. I'm looking at your chat now. Those of you that are in the vertical stream, if you click on the other live stream on my channel, the one that does not have the word mobile in the title, it's a lot better viewing experience. Feel free to click on the other live stream on my channel, and that's where most people are hanging out and chatting. Yeah, Invisible, they pretty much told us, like, look, you know, don't worry about it. We're aware that it's going on. Thanks, Trev. I'm your third favorite streamer. I appreciate it, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, guys. I I thought we were heading down. The gap fill looked inevitable with how heavy this was off the open. Being short at 610, I was like, no, I'm going to hold this. I've got all this protection. You know, we had a break and retest to the downside here, and it started getting heavy. And then this freaking 500 level, man, that's just a pain, dude. They can't get below it. Found support. And honestly, this should have been my tell, right? The break and retest visual here should have been my tell. But I had to kill it at like 575 when it got back above this level. So I was actually up $700. And then I tried the flag breakout here when this started going back up, and I got faked out and lost another $300, and that was it. I was done. I was like, yo, it is not my night, apparently. Yeah, I was like, yo, this is not good. This is not good. To give back that much money, just not good. Oh, nice, Botond. Nice. No, GG's to you people who caught the longs, right? Like, if you were able to catch this 550 long, or if you were even long from down here at 500, congratulations. I mean, that's a massive move. You know, obviously news aided move, but that's a massive move. Congratulations, GG's. Good on you. Yeah, CB, yeah. I mean, I had to kill it, right? I wasn't going to let that go negative on me or go red on me. Anna, you can kind of see him on the screen right now. So I've got 650 to 670 marked out as a zone. I've got 750 to 770 marked out as a zone. 550 to 570. It doesn't always work out like this, right? But for right now, this is kind of what we're looking at. So the levels are evenly spaced right now. Evenly spaced. So those will probably be your levels on tonight. And then to the top side up there, I've actually got rid of the 800 to 820 because I have a feeling if we reclaim above this area, 770, we're probably going all the way up to 880. You can kind of see that's these tops that were put in up here. And this is where you would probably find some selling pressure at. Crypto King, if it's already removed from your balance, yeah, you can trade it. Inferno, can you follow my entry? I mean, the stream's on a delay. Keep that in mind. So you're 9 seconds or 10 seconds behind me. I don't, this channel's not financial advice. It's not a signal service. Don't follow my trades. You will get wrecked. But you do you on your end. You know, I realize that some people are going to copy my trades for sure. Mason, it's like 6 to 7 seconds behind. Yeah, it's different for everybody. What's up, Bella Kim? How are you? Yeah, Martin. A lot can definitely happen in 9 seconds. What's up, Pine? Pine, did you happen to see what happened on my stream last night? Did you tune into my live stream last night? Did you happen to tune in? Yeah, don't ever copy, guys. Like, look, you don't copy my trades. You know, it's nothing that happens on here is financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. It's not a signal service. It's not financial advice. Copy my trades, you will get wrecked. Yeah, Pine. It was ridiculous. It was absurd. It was absolutely absurd. You know, the chat's like flying around saying, you got 7.7K people watching. I'm like, yeah, right, dude. Yeah, right. 7.7K people watching. I have 5,000 subscribers. Come on now. We are botted for sure. Yeah, it's crazy, Pine. I don't really, because I do my own thing, brother. Like, I don't really like, I don't watch, I tune into your stream and Red's stream from time to time, but I'm not a part of like the trading circle, you know, like the influencer circle. So the fact that somebody is out there either messing with me or trying to sabotage my channel is kind of alarming. A little alarming. And if you're doing it and you think you're helping the channel, you're not. If you're watching. Let's see here. The giveaway's working. We got 105 entries in there right now. The giveaway's working. Botan, I mainly trade NQ. I would say 95% of my trades are on NQ. I'll look at other things and give my take on what I'm seeing, but the majority of my executions with my day trading is on NQ for sure. Apologies, guys. I'm definitely losing my voice. So if I talk quietly, and we'll whisper it once more for all those that are just now joining. We are doing another giveaway this evening. We're trying to keep it quiet, though. Hush, hush, exclamation point West in the chat. We'll enter you into that drawing. We'll announce the winner at the end of the stream. So make sure you're here. I've been yelling at trolls. Yeah, Pine. Even on your stream. Did you see that? What was it? WesleyEmeraldGate? WesleyEmeraldGate was posting it in your stream when I was in there. What's the yellow lines? Okay, are you talking about this yellow line or are you talking about this yellow line, Dexter? Like, which yellow lines are you talking about? Wolf will hunt. It's nice to find an English trader. Oh, at this time? Yeah, that's possible, I guess. That's possible. Just ain't right. You tuned into Trades by Match stream this morning? Yeah, I haven't watched TBM in a while. The first ones on my chart. So this one over here. So that's our one pivot for today. So you have the pivots, right? The gray line, which you really can't see because it's hidden by my gray boxes right now, is sitting right here. This is central pivot. This is R1 pivot up here at 806. You got R2 pivot sitting at 988.75. And you got R3 pivot sitting all the way up at 26,147.50. Same thing to the downside. This would be S1, support 1 pivot, support 2 pivot. Roger, you've been having problems getting your payout from your wallet since Monday with Take Profit Trader? Nate, you're pretty sure if you kept 1/3 of your unrealized retrace gains, you wouldn't be an unprofitable degen trader? Yeah, a lot of us can say that. I watch a lot of trades come back on me. Oh, you normally trade crypto, Wolf will Hunt? Yeah, I don't mess around with crypto. Not for day trading. It's I mean, the Nas is very volatile. But crypto even more so. Yeah, I know Take Profit Traders has been a little bit behind. I think they've outgrown what they were ready to handle. So just I would just continue to reach out to support, until you get an answer with them. You kind of got to keep hounding them. Like, I think they're understaffed for the amount of volume that they're doing right now as far as accounts and money is concerned. So just keep reaching out. Yeah, Dexter, I'm not sure what the formula is for figuring out what exactly the pivots are off the top of my head, but there is a mathematical formula. So yes, kind of like a deviation thing. Man. Oh, we've had these big blocks just popping off on the Nas all night. How big is this one now? 532. So you got 570 orders sitting here at 705 now. Really over 600 if you go 700 to 705. Man. Yeah, when we were down here, I fully anticipated, at least a little retracement off of 500. I did not anticipate the complete retrace. Not with this heavy of a candle here. What's up, Disciplined Trader? How are you? So yeah, this one has me tilted for sure. Watching a $2,000 trade come all the way back on you is not what you want to do. So I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna be hands off for a little bit, and yeah, that's where we're at right now. I would like to see a pullback into 650 to see if we're gonna hold this area before trying another long. If this thing just runs away from me, I might not catch a trade on stream tonight. What's gold doing? Gold's kind of rolling over and flagging out right now too. I would be interested in a gold long from 170, 4170, but I'm not sure that that's even going to we're not going to get that pullback. Yeah, Martin, I was short from 610 off the open. I was short from right here. Like right in here. And I saw this little break and retest and the hold below, and I thought, oh yes, gap fill, baby, is what I was thinking. I was thinking all the way down here. I was like, I'm going to hold this. I'm going to go live and massive profits. I'm going to be up large. And then the NQ was like, no, sir. No, sir, you're not. We are going to take all that back from you. Thanks. But thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. Smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. Make me feel a little better. Man, I am really losing my voice here. I don't know how these streamers do it every night. You turn 50 into 600 in less than a week, then the whole crypto market crash, blown account. Yeah, crypto will do that to you. It'll do that to you. I mean, we're kind of battling yesterday's high here just below 700. So, actually, that's not yesterday's high, is it? Oh, yeah, it is yesterday's high. Right here. The one little retrace. I forgot that this sell-off happened. Actually, yesterday's high should be all the way up here at 781. So this is off. Where's that the high from? I don't understand. Reload the page. Yeah, I don't know, because this is a custom indicator that I have, Martin. It's not like an actual Quantower one. I mean, it is for Quantower. It's coded for Quantower, but I mean, I can try. It's still showing there. Yeah, Julio. We don't have any bots in here tonight. Everything's normal. We got about 170 people in currently. Once again, those of you that are in the vertical stream, feel free to click on the other live stream on my channel. It's a lot better viewing experience. That's where everybody's hanging out at and chatting. You'll get to see my whole screen. Can VWAP be used for gold? Sure. VWAP can be used for gold. Set up a humidifier on my desk? It's all right. We'll just battle. We'll battle. Those of you that are just tuning in, we're going to keep it secret. We're going to keep it hush-hush. We are giving away a 50K core account with My Fun and Futures this evening. Exclamation point West in the chat will enter you into that drawing. I'm whispering this into the microphone, but we're doing it secretly. We don't want the bots tonight. We do not want the bots tonight. Yes, yes. Shh. Just keep it quiet. Just keep it quiet. We aren't saying anything. We're just going about our normal business, having a normal stream over here. Nothing going on. Nothing to see here. Oh my goodness. All right, Naz. What are we going to do? What are we going to do with you, Naz? We're just going to chop 700 all night here? Where's VWAP now on the NAS, actually? Oh, it's all the way down at 605? Are you kidding me? Ay, ay, ay. If we can get the 650 pullback to central pivot and get a hold, I'm not opposed to trying the long. All right. We got normal viewers in here right now. Okay, so we got about 165 people in here currently. Guys, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. It really does help out the channel. What's up, 44? How are you? I know, Tassiro. I know. Yeah, Martin. Two massive moves, actually. 140 points of downside. And then 200 points of upside. 220 points of upside, actually. I wouldn't mind a 650 pullback. Honestly, would even prefer like a 620 pullback. What's up, Sean? Did we have news? Yes, we had news. Government shutdown ending. Oh, perfect. All-time high trading is back. I mean, we definitely have... Inferno. So this is Dom Surface. It's Quantower's version of Bookmap is what that is. But it's just a visual representation of the DOM in real time. You got aggressive buyers and sellers, denoted by the bubbles here. Oh, nice, Sean. And then you've got your passive buyers and sellers, denoted by the colors. The darker the color on this chart, the larger the volume that's resting there. You can also see them over here in the size column. All right, come on, Naz. Come on down. Give us a pullback. But thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I appreciate you. I realize I might not sound the greatest. I'm losing my voice for sure. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. There's not 7.7K people in the stream tonight. So, or should I say like 7,400 bots in the stream tonight. So, Martin, you think the data releases will be suspiciously good into the end of the year? Yeah, I don't know. Where's ES at right now? So ES has kind of rejected that 68.90 level. I know the forecasts are for the ES to reach 7K by the end of the year. So that's still another 120 points of upside on ES. Yeah, massive. 168 tonight. I know. It'll continue to tick up throughout the night, I'm sure. You know, we're only 30 minutes into the stream. It'll probably get up around like 250, like normal, 250, 300 people in here. Yeah, Sean, Quantower is amazing. I mean, I've traded on it for 3 years now. Oh, Paul, was there news? Yeah, government shutdown ending. Paul. Yeah, Julio, I don't know. I don't know what happened. Either somebody was just trolling me or somebody thought they were helping me. Either way, it definitely can hurt a channel. It definitely can get a channel shut down. So if that was the case, then apparently I have an enemy out there somewhere. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they chose my channel. I kind of just stay in my own lane. So I'm not sure. I do think that they are aware of what's going on at YouTube though, because we've got like almost all of you have entered. We only got 153 entries in here. The view count looks normal. Concurrent viewers looks normal. So everything looks good on my end tonight. So I think we're back to regularly scheduled programming. I don't think it will continue. Public enemy number one. Yeah, Linda, it was crazy. That's definitely never happened on my channel. That was the first. We've kind of been noticing it with the giveaway streams. You know, I'll get an unusually large amount of subscribers, not necessarily views. I've never been view botted like that. But we'll get like an abnormally large amount of subscribers. And then after the stream ends, you know, within the next 20 minutes, I'll lose like 50 to 70 subs. So I've seen it on that end. I mean, losing 50 to 70 immediately after a stream is unusual for sure. At least from what I've noticed. I gotta quit being naughty. Sovereignty, is that what it is? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Because I don't trash talk anybody. I just kind of do my own thing, you know? I'm not in the trading influencer circle. I'm just kind of over here by myself, hanging out with you guys. So I don't know what's going on. All right, Nas has just kind of died on us. Is gold moving around at all? No, gold's going sideways too. I mean, gold's got a little volatility, but these are 30-minute candles on gold, so you had the one big sell-off off the open, and then it's just kind of slowly grinding its way back to the top side. So, I feel like if gold pulls back into 41.75, 41.70, that's a good long opportunity. Trev. No. That's not the case. My channel's very small in the grand scheme of things, you know. 5,000 subs, that's a small channel. I'm a threat to nobody, to be perfectly honest. Like, we've picked up three new subs tonight, right? They do not like what I'm doing? I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody doesn't like it. All right, are we going to get the pullback? Is it going to happen? What I'd like to see is actually a wick below 650 and a reclaim for the long. We'll see if we can get that move. Yeah, Martin. Yeah, anybody can purchase a service to bot a channel for sure. So like, there's nothing that anybody can do about it. Trev. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, I'm not a threat to anybody. I am not a threat to anybody. My little channel that could. That's funny though. Crack me up. Hey, what's up, KDP Trades? How are you? Okay, I guess 570s or 670 is going to be that bounce. Trev. Oh, that's funny. You guys crack me up sometimes. Crack me up. Oh man, I got the best community, man. You guys are entertaining, I tell you what. All right, can we get that 650 pullback? KDP just being a degenerate on NQ. Hey, what's up, Brian? Brian, why do I think that's a good long? You look back here, that's where a lot of rejections happened. This was an area where sellers were going to try to defend. This would be the break and a retest to see if buyers would step in for this move back up. All right, you got one rejection. You've got a break above. That's the area that it defended prior before the move up. It's rejected here once, twice. So this is the area that I think if it's going to pull back at this point, that's probably where buyers are going to step in to try and hold it up. Does that make sense? The W is broken on your keyboard. Oh no, Trev. KDP, you're short. Hope you're right. Small account challenge. I mean, I hope you're right too. I would love to see some downside. I would love to see some downside. I don't know though. I mean, looking at the DOM right now, you can clearly see where the interest lies, right? All the sizes above us, all of it. So it's, for me, it's a matter of a buy the dip situation. Until all this gets filled. You know, you've got layers of volume here to the top side, whereas it's pretty thin on the downside. There's not a lot down here. Does that mean it's going to go up? Yeah, cheers, Brian. It doesn't necessarily have to go up. However, logically, this tells you, hey, if all the interest is to the top side, chances are this is probably where we're heading, right? Means it moves faster down, BDS. Yeah, I don't know. Especially with the news, the government shutdown ending. You do have CPI tomorrow, so that could change, right? That could change. You know, ES is at a resistance area right here at 68.9, like 68.90. CPI is not being released, KDP. Well, the government shutdown ended, so those, I mean, there should be those releases now. Trev, it should pop up. Just keep your eye on Financial Juice is what I can recommend. It will populate. I'm not sure when it will happen, but it could be random. I don't know if they're going to go back and do it again, but Zane, nothing is being released. Are you guys sure? Because I don't even know. I would imagine with the government shutdown ending, you know, those news releases are going to happen as scheduled, probably. White House said we won't give. Okay. Okay. They took CPI out of Financial Juice too? Okay. All right. It might never be released. Yeah, Chipper up pretty much. My trading's pretty simple. I'm you know, I'm looking for flag patterns, break and retests, wick and reclaims. You know, longs off the top side of these levels, shorts off the bottom if we get same kind of action but to the downside. You know, kind of like this setup. But yeah, my trading's pretty simple. I mean, you can see it happens over and over, right? And we're just basically breaking and retesting, stair-stepping up. Sly Lou. I'm not sure how they are in Ohio, brother. I live in Kentucky. I'm not sure how things are in Ohio. I'm just kind of waiting for the Nas to come back into this area. You got central pivot at 647.50. I've got support from 650 to 670. I kind of want it to test down here and kind of wick below at least and see if we can get the reclaim and buyers to step in aggressively at that point. But I just don't know if we're going to get any kind of pullback. Man, I can hardly talk right now. Yeah, 100 to go. I grew up north of Detroit. I'm a Detroit pro sports fan. All the way around. Lions fan, Tigers fan, Pistons fan, Red Wings fan. Yeah, Invisible. I live in Louisville, Kentucky. Oh, 100 to go. You're from Ferndale? Yeah, I grew up in Rochester. My dad was an engineer for Chrysler. Oh, Zach Pontiac. Yeah, you're right next door. You were right next door. Yeah, I graduated from Rochester Adams High School. Miss K, Lake Orion. Oh, you're in Georgetown, Kentucky. Invisible. Yeah, you're not far. Chuck, you're in West Bloomfield. Wow, you guys. Wow, a bunch of Detroit people. Yeah, Lake Orion was. Lake Orion was right next door. That was like a 10-minute road, maybe a 5 to 10 minute road trip. You're from Texas. That's pretty close, Chris says. All right, come on, Naz. Let's get some movement. Let's do something. Oh, Caleb, yeah. Yeah, Caleb, it's really Quant Tower's great. Right? Like it's not as advanced as say Sierra charts. But I think it's sufficient for sure. And it's smooth. Everything runs smoothly. It's pretty customizable. Thanasis, did I take any trades today? Yes. Oh yes. I took a trade that got me tilted. Thanasis, I was short from 25,610. Held, had to kill it about here. So I literally watched a $2,000 trade come all the way back on me. Come all the way back on me. Yeah, Tommy, Quant Tower's great. Like, it's easy to use. Yeah, Thanasis, the U.S. government shutdown ended tonight. Yeah, that Sean, honestly, the Project X thing, that's why I was kind of disappointed. Like, TradingView is great for charting, guys. Like, I think it's great for charting. It's got good historical data. It it lacks on the execution end. Hey, what's up, Tommy? It just is very lacking on the execution side of things. So I much prefer Quant Tower. Much prefer it. Yeah, Tommy, me too. I'm the same way. My personal broker, futures broker, is Edge Clear, and they provide a full license for Quant Tower for free. Trev. Oh, crack me up. Crack me up. All right, we almost got 200 people in here. Guys, I'm going to get really quiet. For those of you that are just tuning in, we're keeping it hush hush. I'm whispering. We are doing another core account giveaway for my phone and futures tonight at the end of the stream. Exclamation point Wes in the chat will enter you into that drawing. We will announce the winner at the end of the stream, so make sure you get your entries in. We're trying to keep the bots away. I'll be right back, guys. All right, we're good. Yeah, keep it on the down low. Keep it on the down low. We're doing that giveaway. All right, we got about 200 people in here now. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. Smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. It does help the channel. If you're lurking in the background and want to join a chill trading community, feel free to click that subscribe button. Yeah, I mean, Quant Tower is amazing, guys. If you're frustrated with your trading platform, I can't recommend Quant Tower enough. Like, if you feel like, you know, there's lag on your data or something like that, Quant Tower is amazing. I do get latency from time to time, but it's only when the market's extremely volatile, randomly. Sean, what is my code on Quant Tower? I don't know what it is. I don't get anything from Quant Tower. It just shows that I referred people. There's, I think there is a small commission if you purchase a license, but most people you don't need licenses to trade on Quant Tower. Trader's Nest, I'll announce in about an hour, 10:30. Yeah, Sean, I do have a referral code. I for sure do. If you want to, let me here. I'll show you. I will show you. I think it's code Westgate. Yeah, it's Westgate. So this was my very first actually like affiliate referral code, right? And so far in licenses, I've made a whopping 2475 in about 8 months of having this referral code, if that makes any sense. So yeah, it's not like I'm making anything off the Quant Tower referral. Yeah, basically. I mean, we're kind of expecting this. Two huge moves in a couple hours during globex. Bob, I'm not 100% certain because I've never traded with Bull and Ox myself. So I don't know. Does anybody that trade on Quant Tower know if you can trade Bull and Ox on Quant Tower? I believe you can. I believe you can. I'm just not 100% certain on it. $24 you didn't have before. It's true. It's true, Martin. I appreciate every little penny. All right, are we finally going to get that 650 pullback? Yeah, you can. Okay, there's your answer. So you can trade on Quant Tower with Bull and Ox count. Yeah, thanks, Cindy. Yeah, guys, if you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. You hope the eval isn't blowing your tired of doing OF for these old men? Oh, Treff's on fire tonight, guys. On fire. Absolute fire. Yeah, see, it's kind of weird because like Rhythmic Live is amazing. I never have any issues. I never have any issues. Um, I remember when I started trading, I was on Tradeovate, and oh man, there was that's why I ended up on Quant Tower. Tradeovate was just, it was terrible. It was terrible. Yeah, I mean, what are we looking at here? I honestly think we're probably going to stair step up. So I'm thinking that this is probably the hold area. It might wick down a little bit, but I have a feeling that there's going to be buyers sitting here at this point, keeping the market up. It's just trying to connect to Rhythmic initially. I mean, yeah, there's some things that you got. I mean, you got to sign the paperwork if you're trading with props on our Trader Pro. There are a couple steps that you got to go through for sure. Man, this turned into a snoozer here. Come on. Come on back down. Get down here. Yeah, Sean, I mean, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm almost thinking about placing a limit buy order and giving it the 20 points. You know, that would pull me back to pretty much break even on the night, which wouldn't be great. But with everything, with all signs pointing to the top side up here, I'm not opposed to giving it a shot. I think it would be worth it. It'd be worth the risk. A loss with that would put me back to break even on the night. No harm, no foul. Golden fib is 605. All the way down here. I'm not sure if I like the longs from down there. I mean, that's sitting right at... I don't know. I think if we get down there, we're probably heading downtown. Yeah, right now it's looking very bull flag. Yeah, Sean, I'm thinking, yeah, if we get a 605 pullback, this has all these buyers up here trapped. We're probably going for, where is the gap fill at? Let's see. I mean, below 300? I don't know. I would think probably like 370, 380 is looking like a good downside target if we start to get heavy. No, Sean, we never filled the gap. Never filled the gap. What's up, Armando? Yeah, for those of you that are in the vertical stream, feel free to click on the other live stream on my channel. It's a lot better viewing experience. That's where everybody's hanging out at. We got over 200 people in there right now. That's where everybody's chatting. I highly recommend clicking on the other live stream on my channel if you're in the vertical stream. Much better viewing experience, for sure. All right, are we going to hold 670 again? I mean, come on, what are we doing here? Come on down here. Let's get some juice. Oh, chicken. Yeah, Chicken Trader. NQ is it's a different animal for sure. What's up, Armando? How are you? Yeah, Tommy. I mean, we're looking at a bull flag for sure. You know, you're looking at... Extend this out. You know, if it can just slowly keep getting into here and then get a break back above that trend line, I'm probably gonna hit a long. I'm probably gonna hit the long. Let's do something like this. Maybe actually I should bring it to this wick. Now that I think about it. Nah, this is the high point. We'll leave it. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for probably like a wick below here, a reclaim, and then for price to slowly get back above this for a long up into the next level up there at 750. Do I ever think feuds have been probed by aliens? I mean, sometimes the Nasdaq makes you feel that way for sure. For sure. Gamer's Paradise. We've got the same profit. I had a lot more. I gave a lot back. Unrealized, I gave a lot back. Realized, I didn't give that much back. Oh, Tommy, you got 553 to 715? Yeah, that's a great trade. That's a great trade. Gamer's Paradise. What's the difference between unrealized and realized profits? Unrealized is when you're in a trade and your profits are flying around or your losses are flying around. Realized is when you close the trade. Julio, I had a stop in. It was just at break even still because it was so heavy. And I wanted to give it room to breathe. Because technically, structurally, my trade still made sense, even after this break and retest, right? We still sold off from here. So my stop, I actually moved down to just above this level. And, well, you can see what happened. Because until price got back above this level, my trade was technically still valid. It still made sense to hold. Unfortunately, it just came back. All right, guys, we got about 220 people in here. I'll whisper this one more time. We are giving away a 50K core account with My Fun and Futures this evening. Exclamation point West in the chat will enter you into the drawing. Shh, we don't want the bots to hear us. We don't want the bots to hear us. We're trying to do this on the down low. So just keep it quiet. That's why it's not on the thumbnail. It's not in the title. Yeah, whispers in the chat too. Hush, hush. TNN, yes, extremely quick, almost instant. From time of request to time funds hit your account, it's nearly instant. Less than 3 seconds in most cases. For those of you that are interested and haven't traded with My Fun and Futures, if you're looking to pick up an account, you can use code WES at checkout. Unfortunately, they got rid of the discounting. But I still will get credit for the referral. So you guys are still, you can still use code WES, but there's no discount associated with it until they run a promotion. So they changed the way that they're doing things. So for a normal core account, it's $77 right now. So a 50K account for $77 all in, no activation fee. Still a pretty good deal, right? You just don't save that extra 5%. Treff is on fire. Absolute fire this evening. The grind in the moment. Been a minute. Yeah. Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Been failing. Caleb, every time I've requested with my fund of futures, it's happened within 3 seconds. Every single time. It's nearly instant. Same thing with Lucid. If you guys are looking for a newer prop as well, Lucid is a really good deal right now. You do save with code WES at Lucid. They just introduced their 25K accounts. I think they're $60 with code WES, which is a pretty good deal. I still prefer 50Ks. 25Ks really not a lot of drawdown. I think you have $1,000 of drawdown total to hit a 1250 profit target on Lucid. But Lucid's a great firm as well. Their payouts are instant too. Mr. Williams, I'm looking for actually a wick below 650 and a reclaim with buyers stepping in. Or if it's just going to sell off from here, I'd look for the retest hold. So these are here, I'll draw it on here just so you can kind of see. So I'm either looking for one of two things. I'm looking for this. Oh, let me get the drawer here. I'm looking for this, or I'm looking for this to this. If that makes sense. I want to see it go below 650 so that we can see what's happening down here. All right, we haven't had a lot of movement. We're kind of flagging out still. But those are the two things I've got my eye on right now. If we get this move though, I'll play this breakout. Tommy's like 605, 605. You guys are praying for 605. How long does it take to get to payout on my fund of futures, the grind in the moment? You can pass your evaluations in 2 days, technically, with my fund of futures. And then it's 5 winning trading days of $100 or more. You technically can request a payout at that point. So 7 trading days you could be to payout. Reactor visual. So if I'm entering from 650, my stop's going to be just below 630. If I'm entering from 670, it's going to be just below 650. Is there a consistency rule, the grind in the moment? It depends on which account you go with my fund of futures. Some of their accounts do have consistency. Others do not. So it just depends on what you're looking for, really. They have an account for everybody. There's a different kind of account for everybody out there. My fund of futures is really good. They're really, really good. Really good prop. Really reliable. Fast payouts. reasonable cost. Gamer's Paradise. Is this the only time I trade? No, I trade New York session. This is the only time that I stream, though. I stream Sunday through Thursday, 8:30 p.m. to normally about 10:30 or 11 p.m. Eastern Standard. But I trade the New York session. Floyd, is that scale plan pass in a single day? I want to say it's 50% consistency still, even with that plan. I'm not sure. But yes, Floyd, they do have same day payouts on that 50K scale account right now. For sure. The grind in the moment, that rapid add-on is actually the daily payouts option. The only thing that's going to do is that's going to change your trailing drawdown from end of day to intraday trailing, though. So keep that in mind. If you don't like intraday trailing, I would stay away from that, but you're not going to be able to get the daily payouts either. It is a limited time thing with My Fun and Futures. I think they're just trying it out. So yeah, even on that account, you still have 50% consistency in the eval. So it's gonna take 2 days to pass, even with that, on the rapid add-on. So it is still 50% consistency. Yeah, Chris, I think they still move you to live after 5 payouts. Mr. Williams, I'm normally a 1 to 2 mini kind of guy. Yeah, Floyd, you're eligible for payout from day 1. However, you still have to go through the evaluation stage. So there's still 50% consistency in the evaluation stage. And then once you pass the evaluation, that first day in your sim funded account, if you earn enough money, you technically can take a payout that day 1. Oh, Savvy, no, not yet. We'll announce the winner at 10:30 p.m. 10:30 p.m. Eastern. But yeah, Floyd, you still have to go through the evaluation stage. And there is 50% consistency, so it is 2 days. So technically in 3 days trading, you could get request a payout for My Fun and Futures. All right, guys, we got about 240 people in here. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I realize I sound a little bad, but I'm losing my voice. I apologize. For those of you that are just tuning in, I'll whisper this one more time. We are giving away a core account with My Fun and Futures this evening. We're keeping it quiet. We don't want the bots in the stream. ! West in the chat will enter you into that drawing. We'll announce the winner at 10:30 p.m. Eastern, so in about 35 minutes. So shh, keep it on the down low. We don't want 7,500 bots in the stream tonight. Ian, there's nothing that YouTube or I can do about it, unfortunately. So like they've adjusted the views and everything and the subscribers. But they pretty much said, thanks for letting us know. There's nothing we can do. Hey, later, Martin. Get some rest, brother. Crisp. I don't know. We don't know yet. The market's pretty much undecided with where we're at, in my opinion. We're kind of putting in that bull flag above the level of support here. So I'm going to wait for 650 to get traded to see what kind of reaction we get at price below 650. If we get that wick and a reclaim, I'll probably try the long. Gerard, there was volatility. I mean, you got a 220 point move from the lows to the highs on the overnight. So there was. I just think the move is exhausted. That's a lot of movement for globex on low volume for the most part. Yeah, the crisp. I mean, I'm leaning long side right now. You can kind of tell where the interest is on the DOM. There's definitely more interest to the top side than there is down here. All right, we still got about 230 people in here right now. Smash that thumbs up button for me if you could, guys. Looks like we're coming into that 650 level. Let's see what happens here. I know, Tommy. Trust me. I know the 100-point drop. I was short. I was short from like 610. only got a. I watched it come all the way back on me too. So stupid. Entire move was a fair value gap. The definition of a slow walk home? Yeah. All right, let's see what happens here below 650. All right, we got aggressive sellers at that 650 level. It looks like they might be getting absorbed. Do we have anything lower? No, don't run away, Naz. Where are you going? Where are you going, Naz? No, the grind in the moment. You can technically request, like say you make, if you're on the core plan with My Fund of Futures, say you make $500. You make 5 days of $100. You can technically request $250 because that's the minimum payout. However, that's going to bring your drawdown to plus $100, and you're only going to have about $150 of drawdown left. But you can technically request at $500 a profit. What's up, Alex? One sec, guys. I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. All right, we back. We back. Tommy, who said that they were taking you out to dinner if we came back here? Well, I know I didn't say that. Who was it? Happy kids. What happened to the 7K viewers from last night? Yeah. Yeah. No, Austin. Austin, green. Anything green is good, brother. You need to keep in mind the guys that are flashing big profits. A, they've been trading a long time, right? Or B, they're not so concerned. They're strictly like showing the big P&Ls for views. Do you see what I'm saying? Trading for them is a little bit different than it is for the normal person, right? The normal trader, the casual trader that's just beginning, small wins are good. You know, you're not copy trading 20 accounts or 40 accounts or however many accounts because you've got affiliate purchases to back your money. You know, like they've got either free accounts or they're making lots of money on the back end that they don't really have to worry. They can kind of go aggressive with it. So don't be discouraged. Like, I don't make crazy amounts of money trading. I'm profitable and I'm comfortable with my finances. You know, I'm a 6-figure a year trader, but I'm not one of these multimillionaire traders. You know, I've never had a trade like Lanto where it goes for 500K. I've never had a trade like that. Ever. My biggest trade ever was $26,000 and it was on a swing position. So, don't be discouraged. $100 days are great when you're starting out. That's great. That's the way you build an account. So don't be pulled in by those huge profits that you're seeing, right? Because a lot of them, I'll be honest with you, a lot of them aren't telling you the full truth either. They aren't telling you that they spent $40,000 to make that $60,000. You know, like they aren't telling you the whole story. So just consistent small gains until you build up an account and can scale up is the way to go. Like that is how you build an account. That's how I started. You know, my first year of trading I was pretty much break even. Year 2, I was probably like, I don't know, $40,000 profitable. And it wasn't until my 3rd year where I kind of crossed that threshold and like, okay, I can do this thing, you know. But even still today, you know, my average winning day is probably right around $1,000, you know, $800 to $1,000. So don't be discouraged. You spent $40K to make $0, Mo? Oh no. Oh no. Thanks, War. Yeah, I mean, I just want to let you guys know, like, what you're seeing on YouTube is not the reality. It's just not. That's a different game that most of the people are playing, and a game that you guys can't afford, in most cases, right? Like, you can't afford that. I can't afford that. So, yeah, just take everything that you see on the internet with a grain of salt. It's an entirely different game for some of especially the bigger streamers. Like, that's an entirely different ball game for them. Entirely different. Some of them are good traders. I'm not saying they're not, but it is an entirely different ball game for them. Don't go chasing the 20 or 40 accounts right off the bat. Prove to yourself that you can hang on to one account for an extended period of time before you ever expand. You know, and that's my opinion. That's my take. But the last thing I want to see, I've seen too many lives ruined chasing that golden dream. You know, and that's just not the case for the majority of people. It's just not. So, yeah. Elias, how did I learn? I learned, so there are some good guys on the internet, right? Like, and some of them do sell courses and mentorships. I never purchased one. 2 guys that I recommend that have a lot of good free education out there are Carmine Rosado and Vincent Desiano. But Elias, a lot of it that you're going to learn is going to be just by screen time. Like, it doesn't matter what people are telling you or what you're seeing. You're still going to have to be live in the moment, watching the charts and actively trading the charts in order to learn, really. Because all of a sudden emotions and psychology come into play. And it's an entirely different ballgame. You know, you don't have somebody there holding your hand at all times. So those are 2 guys as far as strategy is concerned. And Vincent's really good at finding levels. He's more of an options guy than he is a futures guy. But he's really good. That's kind of how I learned to find levels. And his and my levels are probably going to differ a little bit just because I do it on my own at this point. But order flow, I watched a lot of Carmine Rosado's stuff on Bookmap. Okay, looks like I might have missed my trade. I don't really want to get on late here either. I'm not seeing any buyers here, so we might be going down. But yeah, I would recommend definitely starting on a demo account. And then your next step's probably going to be to purchase a prop evaluation. Props are very difficult, though. They put you under tight restrictions. So you know, props, you definitely have to, you have to have the right entries. Oh, Elias, it's okay. It's okay. I'd rather answer you guys on these live streams anyway than necessarily trade well. I make my money during New York session. Right? I'm you know, the globex things I do for fun. If I make money on the globex sessions, it's just a positive. You know, I'm already up 400. I'm still up $475 tonight, so that's good. That's good. Rizzy, you're a permabear and in queue for the next 2 months. You know, there's like two sides to that equation. Like, yes, the Nasdaq and big tech is way overextended, right? Like, I agree with you. We need some downside. We need some relief. The little circle jerk that big tech's doing, where they're just shuffling around trillions of dollars, that's got to end at some point, right? Then you have the OpenAI announcement today, where they're asking for a government bailout. The government's saying they're not going to bail them out. So yes, I think we need downside, but we've needed downside for a long time. We've needed it for so long. It's been so overextended for so long that, you know, I don't even know anymore. At the end of the year, we could be at 27K. Who knows? I don't know. You're just tired of the all-time high marathon? Yeah. I mean, I'm not the world's greatest trader either, right? Like, I'll never claim to be that. You know, I feel like I'm very average. Yes, I'm profitable, but like, I feel like I'm very average. I mean, what makes me profitable though is my risk. You know, I have good risk management, and I luckily have patience, right? I have patience, and those are the two things that keep me profitable. You know, I don't have these huge blow up days. Elias, yeah, I got you. Sorry, guys. I got two chats going on right now, so I'm trying to multitask. Oh, thanks, Enrico. Yeah, there's really good traders in that Level Up Discord. If you guys have questions, if you'd like to join a free trading community, Level Up Discord in the, you know, exclamation point Discord in the chat. My Discord's called Level Up. There's lots of good traders in there, that better traders than me. I'm not real active in that Discord a whole lot. That's more or less a place for you guys to talk trading and learn and grow together. But yeah, it's a great space. It's a great space. No, Enrico, so New York, I trade on my own. I shut everything down and tune it out, because I think people don't realize how noisy things get when you start streaming on YouTube. My days, you know, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I probably get 100 DMs a day, and I try to answer everybody. So if I haven't answered you, I apologize. I try to respond to everybody that DMs me, but it gets a little noisy for me. So I try to shut it all down and make my money, because this is how I make my money, right? This is how I pay to live. So I shut it down for about 2 to 3 hours and just focus up myself and my trading, make my money, and then I'm done. But currently I don't stream during New York session. At some point, I would love to rotate the live streams to the New York session. But it doesn't make sense for my channel to do it just yet, because, well, I've told you before, we just don't get a lot of viewers during New York session. And then YouTube looks at those analytics and they punish your channel. Like right now we have 270 people in here. During a New York stream, I have about 50. Everybody's watching the big boys. Everybody's watching the Patrick Whelans and the Trades by Mats and the whoever else is the Nutty Bars. You feel it in your bones, but it could be your osteoporosis. Yeah, Enrico. Yeah, Enrico. From time to time, you know, I'll screenshot a trade that I'm in. But we all know about the screenshot Discord curse. Inevitably, you'll be 40 points in profit in a big trade. And as soon as you post that screenshot, price will completely reverse and come back. But yeah. In fact, one of the best ES traders that I know is in Level Up Discord. And he's constantly talking in there. And he legitimately is probably the best ES trader I've ever seen. Sean, Chris. Chris in Level Up Discord is the best ES trader. I've been trading with him for 2.5 years, and he's the best. I don't know how he does what he does. I don't know his secrets, but he's the best. What's up, Justin? How are you? But he's the best ES trader I've ever seen out of everybody. Out of every trader I've ever seen on the internet, he's the best. His entries are bottom tick, his exits are top tick, or vice versa. Every time. Wild berries. We're going to whisper. Yes, we are doing a giveaway in about 15 minutes. Exclamation point West in the chat will enter you into that drawing. But we're going to keep it quiet. It's going to be a secret between us tonight. All right? The bots can't hear me right now. The bots can't hear you right now. We're going to keep it quiet. It's not mentioned it's not on the thumbnail. It's not in the title. But yes. We're giving away a 50K core account with My Fun and Futures this evening. Exclamation point West in the chat. No, Chris. Chris, keep it down. Keep it down, Chris. Oh, man. Yeah, Mo, how many likes do we have right now? I haven't even looked at how many likes. Is the like count way up there? No, we got 188 is what I'm showing, maybe. Let me reload. Let's see. You're always bottom ticking entries too. Just press the wrong button. Going the wrong way. Been there, my friend. I think we've all been there. Yeah, Rizzy, I mean, let's see. Yesterday's stream, I think I was in a trade when I went live. But a long time ago, I realized I tried to do the whole, hey, I'm not going to place a trade until I'm streaming. Inevitably, I struggled because of that. You got to trade when prices, when the market is at a price that you like. Whisper, the typing too loud. If you're constantly, trying to just trade for entertainment value and for entertainment's sake, that's a losing game. So if I don't catch a trade on stream, I don't catch a trade on stream. I'm more like a 3 to 5 trades a day kind of guy rather than 30 trades a day. Okay, guys, we only need 2 more people to hit that thumbs up button, and then we'll be over 200 likes on the stream. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We got about 10 minutes till we're going to do the secret giveaway. So, exclamation point Wes if you haven't yet in the chat. Just give it up, Bulls. Nobody loves you. Oh, yeah, guys, if you haven't yet, we're trying to get the X followers up so we can start streaming on X and Instagram as well. So if you could do me a favor and go follow my X account, I'd appreciate it. You're gonna see me full porting, smashing keyboards and monitors, driving the Lambos 1 minute and showing the... No, Mo, I don't know that my channel will ever get to the size where I can afford to do that, right? And that's just not my personality, to be perfectly honest. For me, I want to show what it's like for a real, a real trader, not throwing on massive size, not playing the prop game. Because real trading looks entirely different up to a certain point, you know. The guys that are the real traders that are putting up the big profits, they've been trading a long time. And they all started from a place similar to all of you guys. So once your account can afford the luxury of putting more size on, fine, so be it. But fake it till you make it or fake it till you scam all your followers seems to work for some. Yeah, Mo, I mean, look, it is what it is. We all know what the game is. There's definitely a game, right? And so, don't get me wrong, there's some traders who are streaming who are really good traders. There really are some good traders out there. I'm not saying there aren't. But the prop firm game is a little bit different, right? James. All right, guys, get your entries in. We're going to do that giveaway here in a few minutes. Just shh. Just be quiet. Don't say anything. Yeah, 100%, Mo. 100%. You really got to know where to look, and you got to be able to discern the garbage from the good information, right? You really got to be able to see that. So, yeah, I would just say, take everything that you see on the internet with a grain of salt. Yeah, Grumpy, it's looking like the sellers are getting absorbed. In fact, we could almost adjust this trend line now to something like this. So what I would be looking for... I'd probably be looking for like a buy order at like 655 and probably be targeting. Well, I'd be watching price at 670 if we got back up there. I think a 665 limit order long is probably safe if it gets there. If it never gets there, it's probably the short side down into like what they were saying, probably down into the next level below. Grumpy, you're long at 647. Yeah, I mean that central pivot right there. So you would anticipate. I mean, you got the break retest of central pivot. Little look below. All right, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give it a shot. I target like... We'll target point of control up here. Just below 690. We'll see what happens. I'll put my stop just below these lows. Hey, what's up, Kelly? How are you? Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, it could reject here for sure. Either way, guys, 4 minutes. And we're going to do that giveaway. So exclamation point West in the chat to get your entry in. If you're just tuning in, it's a secret giveaway tonight. We don't want the bots to hear us, so we're whispering. We're whispering about it. If we go tap 660, I'll probably go break even. I kind of want to see this get a little aggressive here to the top side and not just fail at 660. There we go. There's 660. We'll go break even at this point. Lock in a little something, and hopefully we get a little bit of follow through here. There we go. Let's get that move. Let's go ahead and lock in something just below 660. Just accelerate through 670 here. All right, let's go ahead and lock in $200 at this point. I would have rather seen it just go and not have the failure. And it might still do it. We got a lot of aggressive buying coming in. The question is there a passive seller here at 670 that's gonna absorb this and keep us in? Needs to get through that 670 area. If we can get a nice punch through there, we could be off and running. $750 is the next big block to the top side. I'm just going to target point of control. If we get to 680, I'll move my stop to 670. I won't want to see it back below there. All right, let's go ahead and make sure this doesn't come back on us at this point. I'm moving my stop up to 68. We're locking in some profits regardless. I don't even want to see the wick back below. Just accelerate. Get above 680. All right, there's 680. Bring my stop up. I might get wicked out of this trade, but I'm not going to give anything back. I already watched that happen tonight. In fact, if this thing really wants to get aggressive, since that's what we've been doing, let's just go ahead and extend the target to the top side. And I will just trail from here on out. You got all these orders stacked in up above 700, up into 750. So it could get relatively quick through here if buyers are going to push higher. Hey, what's up, Hamza? All right, we are definitely getting aggressive. We are going to trail candle to candle at this point. Sorry, guys. I will do the giveaway here. It's just getting, we're getting a little bit of volatility. so I have to kind of stay on the trade. Trucker RC, it varies. So like during regular trading hours, I go off overall market structure and levels. During globex, because you get the random spikes because there's far less volume, I generally trail candle to candle. And if it takes me out, it takes me out. Right? Like right here. Okay, I'm out of that trade. All right, so that puts me up. How much was that? Like almost $600 on that trade. So 30 points. Good trade. All right, guys, it's time for the secret giveaway. So if you're just tuning in tonight, we are doing a secret giveaway for a 50K core account with My Funded Futures this evening. Exclamation point West in the chat will enter into that drawing. We're going to go ahead and do that right now. Now that the trade is over with. So shh, we keep it quiet. Secrets, no bots. All right, we got 208 people in. 212 people in. All right, guys, you ready? Winner's going to be picked in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Micro trend. You're going to need to type something in the chat in order to claim your prize. You are the winner of the 50K core account with My Funded Futures. Congratulations. Definitely type something in the chat. We'll give it, man, guys. Okay, Microtrend, nice, congratulations, Microtrend. Do you have, are you on Discord? Oh yeah, cheers, Microtrend. Are you on Discord, Microtrend? You are? Okay. Do me a favor. Send me a friend request on Discord real quick. If you could, please. So it's WesleyEmeraldGate, capital W, ESLEY, capital EMERALDGATE. No spaces. I'll wait until you send me that friend request. Because I got to grab some information from you. These props don't give out codes for these giveaways anymore because too many people were stealing them and guessing the codes. So they don't do it that way anymore. The Wizard of Oz? All right. I got you, Microtrend. Let's see here. All right, I got you, Microtrend. Once I get off the stream, I'm going to continue this conversation with you over on Discord. I need to grab some information from you. So we'll be in contact soon. All right, well, that was nice, guys. That trade was nice. That was pretty much what I laid out there. The little wick and reclaim. I mean, obviously it's not a wick and reclaim, but you had the look below, you had the reclaim, and the reclaim ripper. So kind of an ideal setup right there of what I look for during New York session as well. So a lot of you beginning traders could learn a lot from that. When you're seeing these bull flags at key areas of price, it's an A+ setup. It's an A+ setup. It's not going to work every time, right? Like no trade, no setup's going to be 100%. So just have proper risk management, and those kind of trades are what build an account. You know, it wasn't anything crazy, but that was a $600 trade. So I'm now up $1,045 on the evening. That's a pretty good globex session for me. Kevin, that was on a prop funded. That one was. I don't trade my personal on the lives. Strictly because I don't want to dox myself accidentally. I'd rather have a prop account be confiscated rather than my live personal account. So I don't trade my personal account on the live streams. In fact, I try to hide all account information. You can kind of always tell what account I'm trading. If you look up here in like the upper left-hand corner, it'll say what prop I'm trading with. Oh, Lance, I don't know. I should be up a lot more, Lance. I watched a $2,000 trade go by the wayside and come all the way back on me earlier. So, while yes, my P&L is good. Like $1,000 I'm happy with. It should be a lot more. Should be a lot more. But yeah, guys. I think I'm going to call it there for tonight. I will be back tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate you. I realize my voice is not sounding the greatest. I'm definitely losing my voice. For those of you that are new here, welcome to the community. We got a lot of good traders here. Better traders than me. I live stream every Sunday through Thursday starting at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We normally go till about 10:30 or 11 p.m. Eastern. Feel free to come hang out. Feel free to join Level Up Discord. !Discord in the chat will populate a link that you can join. It is entirely free. I don't sell any courses, mentorship programs, or signal services. But welcome to the community. Enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Trade safe, stay patient, and I will see you all tomorrow evening. Peace.